Hello, my name is Laura Daisy Pearson and I am the costume designer / wardrobe manager for the Contemporary Showcase at Abingdon and Whitney College on the 17th and 19th of November 2015. The Contemporary Showcase is a mixture of musicals that are written post-1965, so it's got everything from Les Mis to The Addams Family to The Last 5 Years to Hairspray. It's a very eclectic mix. It's very exciting. So I'm going to start with Mama I'm a Big Girl Now from Hairspray. Hairspray is a musical that first came to Broadway in 2002, but it's based in 1962, and it's based in a working class white area. So the three girls in the musical that sing the song are Amber, who's kind of posh, kind of princessy type girl. There's Tracy, who's kind of a bigger, kind of trying to make her way in the world, kind of prove that, you know, fat girls can dance too. And there's Penny, who's very conservative and very kind of shy and nervous about a lot of things. So when I was looking at the three girls, I decided to pick Amber to do all the costumes on, and it's purely for two reasons, possibly three reasons. The first reason is none of the girls are big enough to get away with playing Tracy. They're just too skinny. Tracy is meant to be a big character. I feel like I would be doing fat girls an injustice to do any of them as a bigger girl when they're not. I picked Amber to base them on as well because I feel like Amber's costume is A, more complex than Penny's, and B, I feel like Penny's costume is too similar to another item in the show, and I just wanted it to look very different, and I didn't feel like I could get away with that if I kept a Penny style costume in the show, so I very much stripped it back and done it to a very, very Amber style dress. Then I'm going to go to Little Shop of Horrors, because I feel like Little Shop of Horrors is the one that is comparative to Hairspray, which the other two really aren't. Little Shop of Horrors is a musical that is based on a book from the 1960s, and it's set in New York, on Skid Row specifically, and the three characters I'm looking at are the three street urchins that sing the kind of glam sort of girl band songs of the show. The prologue is one of them, and when I was looking at them, I noticed something. I was reading articles on it, and the characters are called Chiffron, Ronette, and Crystal, and there are three girl bands from the era called the Chiffrons, the Ronettes, and the Crystals, and obviously they're kind of nods in their names to those girl bands. It was written and first performed in 1982. It's kind of a fantasy style musical. It has no set period, it has no set destination or place. It's just a very fantasy style-y musical, and I was listening to the song, and it's got this kind of Bonnie and Clyde almost like tone to it. I felt like Mungo Jerry and Rumpleteazer are two cats, and they go around they robbing shops, and they take things and all this kind of business basically. So I thought I would do them as if they were a Bonnie and Clyde kind of pair. So I've done one of the costumes very white, very pristine, and she's going to have a pink collar and look very nice, and the other one kind of a scrappy kind of if you've ever seen the Aristocats, you kind of get my gist. Hopefully that turns out really, really well. It should do. I will show you the designs in a minute and talk you through them, but that's just the general kind of context of that. And I showed my designs to the director, and we've talked through them being able to dance in them, and now that I've kind of worked out a few sort of things of how it's going to move in order for them to be able to dance in it, it should be fine.